It is the 5th of July, the day after so-called Independence Day here in the United States of America. Yeah, yeah, just checking that out. I gotta come here at night and actually clean it up. I didn't drink last night. I haven't drank in a couple days. Just not in the mood. It doesn't really do anything. It's like video chat sites and alcohol go together. That's what I used to say. Except lately, not so much. It's one of my triggers. Excitability. It's like, fuck, I want to get a beer right now. And I didn't want to talk about that. But it's like July 5th, it's like a day after Independence Day. Even this is like a route that I rarely took to the liquor store. Only one winter. Actually, multiple winters. Maybe in the summer too, but I remember one winter specifically, And I was walking to the liquor store, and this liquor store around here, it would open like 10 a.m., Some days, I think they said 9, but it was never really 9. And remember it was snow like 3 or 4 feet. I'm exaggerating, it was at least 2. But there was just like mountains of snow, and I remember it's like, I don't know why, it's like, if everything was in the laundry, or it's like I was in a rush, and I had flip-flops and my shorts. A couple of times I went out for for beer like that. And it wasn't windy, but it was really cold. Like 2-3 minutes into it, I was like, why the fuck did I do it? Why don't I just, go put on socks or something like that? This was a mistake. And it's not far. It's like, what, under half a mile maybe, one way. But, I was walking and, well, hello there, feather one. Just a bird around the way, That's me, the filthy bird. Dirty bird, actually. But anyway, yeah, I was walking, and I think I got the 6-pack, and someone, in my mind here, I was thinking about, back then I was on Vaughn Live, and then this guy Joker was casting. Joker Live, he was on Live Live, he was Joker 444. His thing was no religion talk and no talk about children. It's like, all right, we don't care, let's talk about neither of those. Maybe, religion I would, because I think it does a lot of damage, or actually, it protects people that do the damage. It's like a cover facade. And certain religions have a very, disgusting, disturbing, and violent history. But that was his mantra. And I remember, I got the 6-pack, and I'm walking back home. Or actually, I was walking through here, like right through here. And I wonder where, maybe I went to a different liquor store. Maybe I went to the bar, I don't know. And if somebody, let me know, oh, don't get your ass kicked by Joker. I was like, what in the fuck? Don't get my ass kicked. Like, what, fucking want to be on the computer and, fucking get my ass kicked or some shit? I'm be scared of you? And then I was like, all right. So it's like, I'll go back home, and I got to tell you, what I think about you, and, how, you this, that, and the other thing. It's, this is horrible, but that sucks. That's a Subaru STI. I mean, that's I don't think it's a rally car, but 4-door could be a rally car. Is someone breaking this person's window? I always say guys, probably like a female watch. Excuse me, you're a fucking sexist, all right? You fucking misogynistic prick. They broke his window too. I guess to put out the fire, but not really. He does not give a fuck. IDGAF. That's fucked up. Well, that sucks. What is this? Those are like books, I believe. I mean, I'm not a well-read person. Ha ha ha. That's fucked up. That looks like somebody set on fire. The engine's over there, obviously, in front. Why would it catch fire on the side? I don't know. I'm not even thinking about this. But anyway, so it was said, don't get your ass kicked by Joker. And I went, it's like I went on Vaughn Live as a guest. I didn't sign in, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna go as a guest. And I'm gonna just this, the other thing. And a bunch of people were just like ridiculing him, saying things about him, this and the other thing. You know, people say he got he got an ED. You know, fucking you know, my acronyms are slipping, but erectile dysfunction. You know, things like that. And a bunch of other stuff, and jokes were traded, and then like it got really mellowed out, you know. But he had all these people, and like, you know, all these people in his room and stuff like that. It wasn't too mean like that, and I think someone just said like, you know, oh, he like, I think it was All That Remains. He was like, you know, you took calculus with a Crayola box or something like that. It wasn't too menacing and stuff like that. But I don't remember it too fully. I just, you know, I just wouldn't put up with it and stuff like that. But it was really about, you know, people with it, not that they channel people, but they know what I'm doing or someone else is doing, and, you know, they relay these mental messages to you, and it's like just to like fucking frustrate, distract you, and, you know, create tension, and it's like, you know, pretty much just a hateful individual and stuff like that. You know, and it's like, I'm not gonna be scared of you, like, you know, because I'm not gonna type to you and stuff like that. But yeah, that was just, you know, I didn't feel too, actually that day I felt kind of free. Kind of felt free or something like that, you know. You're not gonna fucking threaten me in my mind and shit. It's like when, you know, I see you in person, I say the same thing, you know. It's not gonna be probably all that, who knows. You know, a lot of people talk, they type a lot of fucking, you know, to text on their computers, laptops, chat sites, but in reality, it's like, fuck, you know, they're unintelligent, they're weak-minded, you know, they're immoral. They lack proper etiquette, ethics, and it's just like, you know, why, you gonna push me around? But right now I feel free more than ever, sort of. I'm still like, you know, still discombobulated, you know, apartment's a mess. I started taking care of my cat. Like, I'm much more detailed today than I ever was. And I'm also, you know, developing a garden, which is like, you know, it not just promotes compassion. I'm very compassionate, you know, but towards those plants. But it's like, for the first time, I'm actually gonna create my own garden. I bought a raspberry plant, so, you know, it's like, it's like that song, you know, I gained the world but have nothing. It's like I've gained freedom, but I've also gained, you know, like cuffs around my mind with distraction and frustration, you know. But it just reminds me of that, how you doing? Talking to yourself over there, you trying to talk to me? You look at me like that. Oh, what you talking about? Ooh. Oh, that's you, I thought it was them, all right. Smells good, man. Not something I don't plant, I got different kind of weeds. But anyway, yeah, it was just, you know, it was just a story. It's like, you know, I was afflicted by the alcohol. It did control me for years. I don't want to say 2 decades, but closely to, on and off. Maybe I had a break for like, I don't know, a week or two, maybe a couple months I didn't drink, but it was on a daily basis. And it's like a lot of times, you know, just, you know, if I didn't drink, what am I going to go to sleep? It's like, what? It was part of my everyday life, you know? And people say I'm a druggie or like crackhead, meth head. Like, I never really did that. I mean, I touched crack once and I didn't like it. It was 1 or 2 pulls in 2001 when I was recovering from fucking heroin, street heroin. I didn't fucking like that. It was just like glass eye. I was like, fuck, this is boring. This is not for me. You know, maybe I didn't get enough, but I didn't like that stuff. You know, it's like drugs were never really part of my life. Roxycodone was, but it was just, you know, I was just like so messed up. You know, I was so, not just withdrawn, suppressed, and like, you know, hunted, actually, stalked. A lot of people didn't tell me the truth, and, you know, they try to perpetuate that, you know, I was like either bigoted or narrow-minded or like lazy and stuff like that, and they just, you know, they would play this game, and I would, you know, and one of them, a couple of them, I raged on the phone, like, I would meet you in person, I would talk to you, and they would just fucking walk away. So I couldn't understand. It's like, why would you do all that, you know? And alcohol just, you know, it takes the edge off, you know? But right now, I'm just, you know, I am more free than ever, and do I have thoughts about, you know, getting sicker a couple hours ago, but probably not. I'm gonna get some breakfast, and you know, it's gonna be vegan, because I don't want to touch sentient beings or even dairy products. You know, I wouldn't want to touch your wives or you know, girlfriends, their breast milk.